much for keeping it tuned right here to Pets on Parade. Now, I was going to try to sing the Razzle Dazzle song, but I think I'll leave that to Richard Gere. But we definitely want to start the segment with a little flash ski.
Well, yes, and this is Razzle and Dazzle here. Razzle is this cute little gray with white, and Dazzle here is the more black and white with some gray. And these little adorable little girls were in foster care with Larry and Joanne. There are a couple of our top foster heroes. They have just helped so many kittens through the years for the Arizona Humane Society. And these little girls are just your typical kittens. They absolutely love each other. They will wrestle with each other, fight with each other like siblings typically will. But when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, they'll find each other to curl up with and or curl up on Larry and Joanne's laps. So if you have room for a kitten in your home, maybe room for two, I know these sisters would love to go home together, then this might be the perfect pair for you. So just remember that with kittens, you want to make sure that you're watching out for anything that can be a danger. Try to get down on their level. Make sure electrical cords, blinds, cords from your blinds, things like that are put up and secured so they can't bite into them or strangle themselves with that. Make sure that when you're closing doors, you're not too quick because they can be fast around a door. You don't want to get them stuck between the door jamb and the door. So just remember, as with any new pet or a child coming into your home, you're going to want to just make sure you take all the necessary safety precautions. And remember the that comes as well. They're going to need to have finish their their vaccines. They already spayed. But, you know, care for a pet is a lifetime expense, so make sure that you budget out what it's going to cost for your annual visits to the vet and routine care. And as they get older, things like dentals and things like that. But these little girls right now are cute, ready, precious, and ready to be in your home today.
Yes, they are. Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction of Razzle and Dazzle. Now, we talk about this a lot, but we definitely want to reiterate it. If you find yourself struggling with your pet and need assistance, we may be able to help. Call our compassionate team at AHS's Pet Resource Center at 602-997-7585, extension 3800. They're open daily from 8 to 5, and from behavior tips to help with pet food and friendly housing to getting you in touch with a rescue for an injured wildlife animal, they can help you through it. So make sure to give us a call if you need help. And speaking of assistance and helping where needed, this little girl's family might have been able to get help if they had just reached out to us. Linda, what's Elsie's story?
Well, Elsie came to us apparently very, very, very shy. Not exactly sure what caused that behavior, but she came to us and we had our behavior specialist work with her. And look at her now. She is sitting here so calmly in front of all the cameras and all the people. We've got kittens around us, even a bunny on the floor over there. If you have a shy animal or you come across a shy stray, approach the animal slowly. Try not to touch the top of their head. Maybe let them sniff you out first. Go down to their level. Maybe approach them with the back of your hand, not necessarily the whole hand at their face. Talk softly. Don't make fast moves. And maybe it's just a simple thing of just being unaware of their surroundings and nervous. They haven't been home or they've been on the streets for a while. But like we said, you know, if you go on the internet or come down, we have behavior specialists that can bring out the best in all of these animals. I love this face. I don't know what kind of breed this is, but I can tell you the ears are super, super soft. She's got a little wiry body here. And she's sitting here so calmly. We congratulate her. She's one of our success stories.
Oh, yes, absolutely adorable. Thank you so much, Elsie. You did so good. Yeah. Thank you.
You did.
And this little girl is a fluffy little thing who I'm going to say would pronounce her name as Nina in honor of our great Nina Mason Polium Campus for Compassion Perry. That's not a plug.
That's right. One of the great benefactors in the Phoenix area, one of our great people who have sponsored that location down there. This little Nina here sounds like a motorboat. My God, I'm not sure if my microphone can pick up her purring, but it is thunderous. She just won't stop. She came into us as a stray, and she had ringworm at that time, so a very highly contagious disease. So off to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital she went, where she's actually in isolation too, because like I said, it is a very, very contagious disease. She is all better now, and boy, she is loving life. And like I said, this purr is incredible. You know, when our cats are in situations like she was in, even when they're not in isolation, just in their plain old their kennels, it gets pretty boring in there. And one of the things they love, shoe boxes. Yes, they like shoe boxes a lot. We use them in our hospital, we use them in our kennels, we use them in foster homes. All of the cats seem to enjoy the shoe boxes. So if you can dig up any shoe boxes in your house, there she is. She's going to go in it. There she goes, just on cue. We would appreciate it if you could ask your local retailers if they have shoe boxes. We have 5 various locations you can drop them off at. We would really, really appreciate it. They make great toys, great stress relievers for the kittens. As you just saw, right on cue, Nina walked right into one. So please drop them off, and they will make a very, very nice New Year's present for any kitten in our shelter.
Definitely. And if you can't afford a motorboat, you can afford Nina.
Oh, my God. She is still going.
Thank you so much. And next Saturday, January 19th, the Desert Garden is going to the dogs. From 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., they'll be hosting Dogs Day in the Garden. You can take advantage of this special opportunity to explore the beautiful garden paths with your favorite furry friend. Attendees must pay regular garden admission or free for garden members, plus $4 per dog, with proceeds benefiting the Arizona Humane Society. So go for a walk on garden trails, meet other dog lovers, heal for a family photo, and learn about local dog-related nonprofits and more. Don't miss this tail-wagging good time. Sign up at dbg.org today. And for all of my Cardinals fans out there, you might remember the great quarterback Jake Plummer, a.k.a. Jake the Snake. I think this Jake is sure to be an expert at playing ball, too, once he kind of opens up, Lisa.
Yeah, this is our Jake. This is the Chihuahua, 7-month-old, adorable little guy. He's got a little scab right here on his head, you can kind of see. He was one of our EAMT rescues as well, and he was found with kind of a head tilt. So he looks like he got hit on the head or rolled by a car or something. Poor guy. We x-rayed him. Everything was doing well. So luckily our foster hero Sandra stepped up and said she would take him home and monitor him and make sure he heals. And that is exactly what she did. Now this handsome fellow is going to be up for adoption. And he's already neutered, as all of our dogs and cats are. But look how cute his little face is. I always have a thing for the black and tan, so he's right up my alley. He's 7 months old, so he's probably only going to get maybe just a tiny bit bigger than this. He's very nervous in the studio, but Sandra tells us that he's spunky, playful, gives kisses, and plays with toys like crazy at home. So come down and meet Jake. He's going to be a playful little puppy once he gets used to you.
I think he's trying to tell you that he's a miniature Doberman Pinscher so that you'll take him home. Thanks, Lisa. And don't change that channel. We have an adorable little girl who is sure to spark a little love fire in your heart. We'll meet Ember in just a few minutes.